Hi, I'm Vivien Rosenthal and welcome to my Jazz and Blues Jam here on Radio Mount Vernon. And my thanks to Jean for the last 2 hours of brilliant music. I joined hospital radio 5 years ago when I'd been at home with the children for years and was longing to be something other than a wife and mother. I'd temped at Mount Vernon Hospital. I loved the old buildings, the wild stillness of the country garden, and I wanted to be part of it all again. I'd also had a secret wish to be a DJ for years, so for me it symbolised the next stage in my life. But what makes the volunteers come up year after year? What do they get out of it? I did a tour of the studios to find out.
And it's just nice to be able to say you do something for other people. They're in hospital, and it's nice to be able to give something back.
It has its moments.
A great deal, a sense of satisfaction that hopefully that we are bringing some comfort to patients.
I collect all requests of different wards, talk to the patients, have a laugh with them, and talk about their problems perhaps, or listen to their tales of woe and all about their families, etc., etc. Because the majority of people I talk to are pretty old.
The biggest part of being up here, I think, is the fact that we're a voluntary organisation and we go around the wards and speak to the patients. And, I think 40% of our job is actually in the studio putting the programmes out. And I think 60% of the job is actually going out and speaking to the patients. And that wasn't one of my aims when I came up here, but since I've come up and been around all the various wards and Michael Sobel House, the hospice in the hospital here as well, I've thoroughly enjoyed it.
So actually, it sort of made you a better person, really.
Well, it looks good on my CV.
Then I came across a little crowd of mad computer buffs in the record library.
That's over 1,000 songs.
Only another 10,000.
And I recently lost my sanity around the 600 mark.
OK, so we all have a good time. But what about the patients? With TVs and stereos on all the wards, is there still a place for hospital radio? Here's Stella, our star.
It's very good because, when you come in and you're feeling a bit down, and you switch that on and hear nice music and that, and other people request it, well, it lifts you up. And so it makes you feel that, well, it's not too bad after all, without the radio, you're sitting here, if you haven't got anyone. And then the lady came around, and of course we said, well, we don't know, we couldn't remember the request, but eventually we got round and we gave him a hint here and there, and that was when we listened to it. Then, of course, as I say, we listened to all the programme and sang along to it, and I was getting a few claps around here, we all stopped out and had good old things on the records, and we were saying, oh, wasn't that good, we never bothered with the TV, so it shows you that the radio won.
I thought it is really all right for the patient, because majority of the patients, they can't move, and their only comfort is just to listen to the radio, because they haven't got no television around them, and plenty of them can't afford the televisions.
Well, I think that there's a need for a more personalised service. Radio generally is very good, but it's not directed to the hospital, and I think that is a very different thing. And if someone has made a request, for instance, they're listening and they're all eager to hear that request being played. And I think if they see you going round the wards too, they identify with you.
Every single evening, every night of the week, there are people out on the wards from hospital radio speaking to the person in the bed, and you're not just saying, what's your favourite record? Right, we'll play that this evening. It's more of the case of, oh, what's your favourite record? Oh, do you enjoy that kind of music? Where are you from? How long have you been in for? Have a bit of a chat.
But let's let our patients have the last word.
Nobody should be worried about coming into hospital, because with the radio it's marvellous.
Radio Mount Vernon.
Excellent.